Okay, now first things first. If she's single and she does not have children, you need to stick between a 6 and an 8. And an 8 is pushing it. Because once you hit those 8s, 9s, and 10s, you probably don't have enough.
What's up, you guys? Good morning. It's currently 3 o'clock in the morning. It's before PT, and I wanted to film a video for you guys. So if you like videos like this, leave a like. I already showed a snippet of the video in the beginning of the video, so let's just get into the reaction. Let's go.
Okay, now first things first. If she's single and she does not have children, you need to stick between a 6 and an 8. And an 8 is pushing it. Because once you hit those 8s, 9s, and 10s, you probably don't have enough money, attention, or patience for that woman.
Hey, she not lying, bro. Because sometimes once you get with a girl, and I'm not saying all women are like this, right? There's plenty of beautiful women that's humble. But in my experience, if I'm being honest, as a man out here in these streets, once you start talking to a girl that's an 8 and above, she thinks she's Beyonce. Like it be 4 out of 10s out here thinking they Beyonce. So let alone the girl that's actually beautiful, she's actually like an 8 out of 10. So most guys find her attractive. Her DMs not just flooded, they stupid flooded. Even more than a 4. I really seen the girl that was like a solid 4 out of 10, and I'm not trying to down her or nothing, I ain't the most, like everybody got their flaws, I'm not trying to be mean on YouTube or weird, but I'm just saying that like her DMs was flooded still, and she was like a 4 out of 10 on her best day. Can you imagine a girl like, I don't know, that's a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, especially if you're in the army like me, It'd be freaking army girls that be like a 5 out of 10, and they be thinking they the freaking goddesses, But she right. A lot of the times, the better looking a woman you get with, the more of a headache she be. I'm telling you, it's so true.
Because she's probably not used to being told no. She gets attention all day long. It's going to be a lot of maintenance. The more beautiful the woman, the bigger the headache. So you got to be ready for that. Unless you got a big bag and that's what you want to do, then cool. But if not, you need to stick between those 6s and those 8s. Okay, they're a little bit more humble. Now, on the other end, if she's single and she has children, you can go a little bit higher up on the beauty scale. You can hit.
All right, so I'm about to say something very controversial, and I'm not down in single mothers, but a lot of times when single mothers get with a dude, a lot of times it be the type of dude that they wouldn't have got with if they didn't have a child. Because let's be honest, when we talking about sexual marketplace value, I'm not talking about do I find single mothers valuable? I'm not talking about my opinion. I'm talking about reality and facts when it comes down to dating in today's society. When a woman has a child and a woman is not married and she's not with the baby father, and they're co-parenting, or she's just a single mother, her sexual marketplace value goes down. No matter who you are, it's just the facts, And I actually said this to a friend of mine. He was like, no, that's not true, because he's actually dating a single mother. I ain't gonna lie. This is a friend I had in AIT, and me and him, we was really cool. But I said this to him one day. I was like, look, do you think Shorty, because Shorty he was with, she was bad, but she had 2 kids. And yes, she still looked just as good as she looked without those kids, and it still was just as much of guys trying to smash, but those guys wasn't trying to like wife her up, and she realized that. So she got with a guy like my friend who was more of a simp to her, but I know for a fact that she wouldn't date him if she didn't have a kid, because of how she used to treat him, how she used to talk to him disrespectfully. She used to talk to him like it's a privilege for her to even talk to him, to even breathe the same air as him. So yeah, she thought she was better than him, but because she had kids, she decided to settle for less because she had to, because no man that she really wanted, that those top echelon of guys wouldn't take her seriously. That's 100% true when it comes down to single mothers. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not down in single mothers. I'm just talking about the facts. I try to talk about reality in my YouTube channel.
Those 8s, 9s, and 10s, but you need to make sure, let her have a low Instagram following. She's not really outside too much. Nobody really knows that much about her. You want to make sure she's not always outside. Now, I'm not saying
Low Instagram following still be a red flag. I talked to a girl recently that she only had like 700 followers on IG. 500 of them was men. They all still was hitting her up. Like, it don't even matter in these streets no more.
Moms can't be outside, but what I'm saying is if she's always outside and she has kids, you might want to check those mothering skills. Because
why you always outside when you got kids? You ever met a single mama that was always outside, always at the club, always at the bar, always like she always got time? That's a red flag right there. Like I ain't gonna lie, I've been on Tinder, you know, like most adults in our society, and I met a lot of single mothers. And I remember I met one girl that really was always outside. She would always like invite me out and stuff, and she was cool people. But I remember I used to wonder. I remember I asked her one time, I was like, where's so and so? I forgot her son's name because this was a minute ago before I even joined the army. But I'm like, yo, where your son at? She like, oh, he with my mom. I've been working, so I wanted to go out, which is nothing wrong with that, you know. You got kids, you take care of your kids, and you work so much that like, yeah, you want to go out. But she used to go out damn near every weekend, at least 3 weekends out of 4 within a month, Friday and Saturday, and sometimes even Sunday, you know. So she living that city girl lifestyle. She got kids. That's not good.
priorities are, right? Now, another thing is you need to make sure she says she doesn't hate her ex, because usually with women, it's the opposite. If she says she hates him, she probably still loves him. And then, of course, you want them to be in a neutral space with her, with the other parent, okay? Because that's a level of maturity. You want to make sure she's a mature woman. Women with children, they usually make a little bit more sacrifices. They know how to put other people before them. Then, you know, they're probably going to cook a good meal and take care of the house. So, but like I said, you got to watch out for those other things.
But yeah, back to our regularly scheduled program. I agree 100% with her. Like, when it comes down to dating, like, as a man, you're always going to date under your sexual marketplace value. Like, right now, my sexual marketplace value is like, on my best day right now, let's be honest, it's like an 8. I get a lot of 8 from girls. Like, when I go out, I get a lot of 8 from girls, you know? So most of the girls I talk to is not really gonna be, even to me, SMV scale. They're gonna be slightly below me, because that's just reality for guys. It's hard to pull somebody that's exactly on your level, because a lot of the times the girls that be on, which I can actually pull girls that look better than me occasionally, you know? Like, my ex, I honestly believe she looked better than me. Like, I recently broke up with her for various reasons, but yeah, I think she looked better than me. Gorgeous little snow bunny, you know? Even my ex-girl before then, gorgeous brown skin. But point is, as a man, you date slightly under your SMV. So if you a 5 out of 10 guys, you're only gonna be dating those 3s. The 6 out of 10 girls, 7 out of 10 girls, not even gonna know you exist. They're not even gonna acknowledge your existence. And if you try to holler at them, sometimes they might even call you creepy. Like, let's just be honest, you know. But yeah, SMV, sexual marketplace value, is a real thing. And I know a lot of controversial people talked about it. I'm not trying to be like them, I'm being myself, but I'm still talking about it because it is reality. Like, whenever you date a girl in the society, it seems like all women think they got the best punani in the world. Like, how many times you done talk to a woman and she talking about they don't got that? Like, I remember this one girl I was smashing for a while. I'm not gonna say her name, but this is when I was in New York, right before I joined the army. She was like, she said something to me while we was walking somewhere to the train station. She was like, them B words don't have that wop like me. And I was thinking, I was like, her punani was straight, but it wasn't like out of this world, you know? Like, as a man, I don't even know if you could have like the greatest, like, for some reason I just think every girl think they got the greatest punani in the world. Like, they punani is gold compared to everybody else. Like, come on, bro. Like, men, we don't live in those false worlds. If you got a really small, you know, like, it's over for you. Like, I feel bad for my brothers out there that got that situation, because, you know, you can't change that. But a woman, she could change a bunch of stuff about her. She could change her hair. She could put that makeup on. She could get those tight little things they put on their waist and make their waist look snatched, but really they got a whole bunch of flab, you know? Like, they got all of those things. And I'm not talking junk about it. I'm just talking about reality. As men, we gotta live in reality. Like, if I'm fat, I'm just fat. There's nothing I could do. There's no, like, muscle suit. Like, I'm sure there's probably something, but come on. Majority of men, 99.999% of men, don't even have access to those things. if those guys out there that got like really small, sticks, there's nothing they could do about it, My guys out there that's 5'7" and below. There's nothing y'all could do about it, So men, we're forced to live in reality. If you broke, you're just broke. A lot of times in this society, when a woman's broke, she's just with the wrong dude. It's crazy, right? Double standards is crazy. And I'm not popping stuff about women in this video. I'm just talking about the reality of the situation. It's 100% true. A lot of times, the more good looking the woman is, I learned this in my life, the more of a headache she is. The more you gotta spend time trying to cater to her. And the more she expects you to just spend the bag on her. You're not gonna spend no money? You're not gonna take me here? Oh, I wanted this drink. I remember I took a girl out to Main Event one time, and she asked for like this. I bought her some food, some game tickets, because it's like an arcade. Main Event is an arcade, so some game tickets and all that for we could play after we eat. I bought us both a nice meal. I bought her a big old milkshake. That milkshake was like this big, no cap. She demolished the whole milkshake, and she was a small girl. I was surprised that she demolished the whole meal, and so did I, And then maybe like right after she finished the milkshake, she asked for this like, I forgot the drink, but the drink was only $4. I'm not gonna lie. And I remember I was messing with her. I was like, nah, I'm not getting you that. She was like, what? I just buy it myself. Like, what? It's only $4. Like, you don't have $4. And I was like, what the freak? Long story short, I still ended up continuing the night, but that was a red flag, and more red flags kept on popping up with Shorty, because she was a solid, like, I'm gonna keep it a bed. She was like a 7 out of 10. She still was a beautiful girl, nice body, nice face, nice hair, but she was just obnoxious. She thought she was Beyonce, literally. And like, I remember I told her the final time I laid through her, I was like, look, you need some manners. Because she asked me to pick her up from work and drop her off home. She didn't have nobody else to do it. And I decided to be nice, And like the whole time she was demanding stuff from me. Stop here, do this. And I remember I got irritated with her. I was like, look, I'm doing you a favor, but you got to be polite and all that. But when I dropped her off, I was like, Shorty, look, you gotta be more like polite. You gotta have more manners. Like, who taught you like how to maneuver life? She thought she was Beyonce. She just was obnoxious. And that same girl now, it's crazy. That same girl was talking about, oh, I would never sell my body or anything like that. I just seen her maybe like a month ago selling pictures online, like nudes and shit. I was like, I had to click the link. I didn't subscribe to the link. Swear to God, I didn't. But I seen her post a picture and then put the blur and everything. She was like, link in bio. So I clicked the link, and it's an OnlyFans link, and she's selling naked pictures of herself on OnlyFans. I'm like, nah. And then she said it was one other video she posted before I unfollowed her. It was like, it was her giving head, but all the, the guy's stuff was blurred out and like the tip of her hand. But you could tell by the motions, you could see everything else in the video. She was giving head. Like, it's sad, it's sad. She thought she was Beyonce though. Not to little do she know, she like a 6 out of 10 on most days, 7 out of 10 on her best day, maybe 8 on her best day, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's the video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys agree with the message, agree with me speaking about reality. I ain't popping shit about women or nothing. I love women. I got a lot of women subscribed to this channel right now that support me. Shout out to my subscriber Savannah. She joined my live the other day, But I'm just speaking about the reality of dating and the dating game, because it's crazy. Subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm about to be streaming very soon. I have to get one more thing. I just bought a 4K capture card. That's for I could like connect it to my PS5 and computer, and I could play video games and stream for you guys, So after my new HDMI cord, because I need 2 HDMI cords to properly connect my setup, I'm about to start streaming on YouTube, video games. I'll do live performances. I do motivational streams. I'm gonna do it on YouTube. I'm gonna do it on Twitch, and I might do one more other platform, because I seen it online you can stream on multiple platforms at once. I might do TikTok too, or maybe Rumble or Kick. I honestly don't know, but yeah, that's the plan. Thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. Like always, thank you guys for all the support. I love you guys, and peace, y'all.